All right, so this is definitely a new angle for me. If you can't tell, I'm laying on my back in a creeper. I'm underneath the layout right now, and I want to show you guys a couple of things that are features of these older layouts that we can incorporate today, and some things you want to watch out for, especially in older layouts, or if you're building a layout today, just things to be mindful of. So if we look underneath here, we can see we've got track feeders going to certain rails. We've got our switch wires, which I'm slowly, let me get this right, slowly pulling these out. I disconnected all the switches and removed all the remote throws. So I'll be pulling all this out. We're switching to DCC. We're getting all this unnecessary wires here for the switches pulled out. I'm cleaning all the cobwebs out, looking for mold. The underside's actually in really good shape. But one thing I do want to point out, if you're on the Facebook page, you might have already seen it, but there's these rusty nails poking out everywhere. I mean, super sharp nails. You can see how the rust has spread over the time into the wood. All the dark spots there that follow the grain. Now that will really not only hurt if you hit it with your knuckle or scratch yourself good, but that could give you tetanus or who knows what else. And since I didn't have someone to flip this layout with me, and this thing was like falling apart as I tried to do it, I'm just vacuuming from underneath. So I'm about halfway through. I'm going to finish cleaning this up with some good old synth wave music, and I'm hoping to get this thing cleaned up and running. I do need a right-hand switch, which I may just pick up a nickel silver if I can't find a brass one in time. And I need to hook up my DCC, so we'll see how it goes. All right, something I want to address here real quick while I'm underneath the layout doing this wiring here. We can see we have a nice junction here. This is a very nice example of, I'll get around to it. What people don't know is that round tuits are actually very difficult to come by. Square tuits are readily available. Octagonal tuits are available, but round tuits people rarely get, so that's why they never get around to it. Is because they simply don't get one. So I'll get around to it here. I actually have a small supply I keep around just so I can get this stuff done a little quicker. And yeah, so if you see me in person and you're still wondering what a round tuit is, let me know. I'd be happy to show you. So I'm going to go grab one of my round tuits right now and get this knocked out, because this is not what we call safe. All right, so here I'm working on disconnecting the control console. So I already got rid of the throttle. I'm disconnecting the wires here for the power and everything. One thing I want to point out is the serious mix of wires here. So this is all supposed to be controlling only one side of the track, but as you can see on the side here, this is actually for the Y. So the way it's wired up is you can flip the polarity, and that's what you would do with these guys here. Kind of cool, kind of interesting. The ladybug came with the layout, along with several other insects that were just recently evicted. Long-term residents, not very lively people. I would not recommend inviting them to a mixer or any kind of event. So the layout's coming along well. I'll eventually have all this wire pulled. I'll eventually have new power wires run everywhere. I don't know how soon that'll come. I'll just be happy to get this stuff, basically all the switches removed, and get everything ready for some more testing. Next step is to pull off this console, get a good bright boy, a new one that's got some grit to it, and we're gonna clean the rest of the track. All right, so I've got the layout a little more dismantled here. We got rid of the command station, pulled up all the manual switch throws, got everything vacuumed out from underneath. Everything underneath looks good, no mold, no issues, no problems. Got everything that was on top cleaned off, so we're actually doing pretty good. I did put this back together here, this corner, but it just came right apart again, so that's gonna need some screws. I have to tidy up the wiring. I'll eventually want to put on new wiring. So I'm making a list of stuff I have to pick up and get. And then some 1x4s for some better support, smooth it out, clean the track, and we're ready to test. I mean, it's moving along pretty nice. I can't complain. So keep an eye out. I'll have another video coming out soon. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day and happy model railroading. Thanks for watching Sean's Trains.